Okay, once you shot your footage, saved it on your computer, imported it into Premiere, it's time to do our rough cut or select. But before that, let's create some proxies first. So here I got my footage folder with my camera and my two Sonys, my two different Sonys. The Sony a7S II footage is right here and the Sony a7S III footage is down here. And you probably noticed it that Premiere Pro gives you like some weird metadata displays. So with that I mean this section here or this section, or you can even scroll a little bit further and it's like still unnecessary info you don't need. And especially when working with proxies, the proxy tab is usually hidden at the very end. So let me show you a way to fix this. So you go up here to this section, right click and click on metadata display, and a new window will pop up and you should open up the Premiere Pro project metadata, which is already selected. And in here you see all of the tabs that are selected, but you don't actually need. So me personally, I created my own one, which is like a proxy thing. I selected, and as you can tell, only the basic stuff I really need, like the proxies, the audio info, the video info, the duration, the frame rate, and the labels are visible. So go ahead and select the ones you need. And once you're done, click on OK. And now you see that we got a really clean overview of our footage here on the left. Then we got the proxy, which said that it's attached or not. We got the frame rate, we got the video info, so the resolution, the duration, and back here we got the audio info. So these are only the things I really need to look at when editing. So yeah, now let's create some proxies. So what you do is select all of your footage down here, select it, right click, and then you see the proxy tab over here. So you go in here and let's create proxies. So a small window will pop up. Do never ever use the format H.264 for proxies. Why? Because H.264 or like MP4 is a long GOP, long group of pictures codec. This can go really deep into the codec world, but you have to know that long group of picture codecs like H.264 is really bad for your computer to edit with. You probably also noticed when you like, for example, select a footage down here and you don't have any proxies, that you will like really have a hard time of playing it back. That's how this H.264 codec is built up. It's really nice because it has like a small file size, but it's not computer friendly at all because it has to look at a whole series of frames to reproduce one single image. That's why it's so hard to edit with. And if you create H.264 proxies, you're basically not really going to help your computer at all. That's the reason we want some edit-friendly codecs like ProRes, DNxHR, or Cineform. Those are called all-I codecs, or also known as intra-frame codecs. In that case, every single image is being reproduced. That's why their file size is usually much bigger than the compressed H.264s. And these are editor friendly, which is the thing we want the most for proxies. They should be fast and smooth. So let's go back to our initial project. Right click, click on proxy, let's create some proxies. As we learned now, don't create H.264 proxies, but create QuickTime proxies. And Premiere Pro doesn't provide much options here for you. So all of these above are basically my own custom proxy presets, which I'm going to show you in a later chapter how to create those. And Premiere Pro basically only provides these 5 down here. And I usually tend to use either a ProRes medium resolution proxy or ProRes high resolution proxies. Select one of these and Premiere Pro will look at the aspect ratio of your footage and then create a proxy corresponding to that. And for the destination, I always select this option here, the next to original media option, because then Premiere Pro creates a proxy folder next to my original big files and then exports the proxies in that folder, so I have everything in one place. So once you hit OK, Media Encoder will pop up and the entire proxy process will start. And this is where our layout here comes in really handy, because then you can see where the proxy is attached and where not, because when it's like not attached, it says here offline, so you can really tell on which clip you have proxies and on which you don't. And once you're done with the proxies, let's show it again. Like, let's try to scrub through this. As you can see, it's not smooth at all. So you only have to enable the proxy button here and your playback will be buttery smooth. So this is my proxy workflow. The most important thing is to remember, don't create H.264 proxies. And now let's see my rough cuts and selects.